Wood grain here on a slightly canted angle to do a spur-of-the-moment unboxing of this new to me, one owner Mitsubishi CS-21R. Well, you can read the rest right there, can't you? Now, this is a Canadian assembled Mitsubishi, and they had a partnership with Electrohome, which is a great Canadian brand, I believe starting in the late 70s. Correct me if you know better, and if you do, I'm impressed. So anyway, I got this from a nice lady. She called me up, said, hey, I'd like to sell this to you, give me a fair price. I said, sure. And she mentioned that it came with its original box and all the packaging. She really took good care of it. This is from 1992, just your standard black box kind of set from that time. But back then, those were kind of fancy looking. So anyway, they still have a charm, and it's rare you'll see a Mitsubishi in box. Who knows? This could be the last of the boxes for this model. Probably is. I mean, who else would have kept them around? I guess perhaps there are garages across Canada that have these at the back of them in various states of disrepair. But anyway, I digress. Let's take a look at this thing and see what it's all about. It's great to have a nice box like this because you can use it to ship other stuff, other TVs to other people, which I am more and more often doing. There's your RF cable, original remote, in perfect condition really. Looks great. Let's see if it still has a battery in it, hopefully not. Oh, it does. And do we have any corrosion? Luckily not. First thing I'm going to do, take those things out of there. I'll do a video soon actually on simple repair of remotes. They're pretty easy to maintain. But anyway, there we go. Put that back on there. Nice little mini version of a actually very common remote out there. Pardon me, my mask on my face there. Very nice. Okay, what else they got in here? Original packaging. Down there. And a nice sized TV. Here we are. Pardon the screeching, let's see. And here we have your monolithic early 90s Mitsubishi, pardon me, / Electrohome. Cool. These, I presume, were meant to compete with the mid-range of TVs below perhaps the cost of a Trinitron or JVC of the time, but certainly better made than some of the other lower end, such as RCA or sadly Zenith at that time. There it is. So RCA input, RF input. A nice tidy little setup back here. Made 94 and distributed via Waterloo, Ontario. So there you have it. One to be proud of. Speaking of Zenith, there's a little guy. This is, believe it or not, from the 80s. To me, it kind of looks like an older design, but I suppose it's a 70s design. Look at this little guy. The last great days of Zenith before they full-on started to outsource. But that being said, anything Japan made is fantastic, and looking forward to trying out this Mitsubishi tube. So yeah, maybe we'll just plug her in. First one with the Canadian brand, keep the theme. Now, the great question, will it turn on? Yeah. Well, no. Let's see. Okay. False alarm. Oh yes. Feels healthy to me. And just monaural sound on this headphone jack. Nice, simplistic, minimalistic, modern design. Spearheaded by the likes of Proton brand in the early 80s. And of course the Profil line. By the 90s it became commonplace design. Okay, sounds good to me. Let's see if that jitteriness keeps up once we power on the system. Okay. Channel 3. Trusty Nintendo. Oh, of course, we are through the jacks. Oh my goodness, it looks great. Well, need I say more? It's absolutely tremendous. You know, when you have a TV still in box and the box looks that good, you know you've got an owner who really cared for their electronics and appreciated the investment they made. In fact, the owner said to me she was still considering using it, but she decided to go ahead and upgrade to a flat screen. I said, well, you and me both, it's a hard decision. But this looks great. I really appreciate the preservation and the fact that she had the wherewithal to contact me and move it on to someone who can use it instead of recycling it. What a tragedy that would have been. So there you have it. An obscure, potentially uncommon, perhaps one of the few remaining in this condition, lady-driven Mitsubishi. That's it for now. Thanks a lot, folks. More videos coming very soon. And just a special treat for those who stuck around in this video. There's the Mitsu with his little brother. The 13-inch version. And you can see, literally, a scaled down version of the same television. Isn't that nice? Just for the sake of it, let's see. Literal reduction. August 92. Built in Singapore. CS-21RX1C. August 94. In Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. CS-21RX1C. Very cool. The partnerships that were going on, very cool. That's it for now. Tune in soon. I've got some more unique and rarer and colorful looking designs coming up very soon.